Oh, why has it done that? Oh no. Oh, does it affect... Oh dear. Oh no. Interesting. I don't know. I noticed that something had gone weird earlier. Reset transform. Wow, okay. Hello everyone. How are we doing? Is that center? Is there any black lines around the edge? We can only hope not. How do I reset transform for this as well? Where is transform? Perfect. Problem resolved itself, sort of. One sec, let's see if it does it. I'm not gonna pretend to know. I just won't. Anyway, hello everyone. How are we all doing? I am sat on my phone like an iPad baby, posting to my story because I forgot to do it whilst I was on the other screen. Transform. That's actually funny. I like that. What are these little emotes? These little dancing emotes?
Yeah.
I love that. Hi Sarah, hi Andrea, hi Jim. How are we all doing? Hi Ellie, I guess. Ellie. One sec, and that is me done with posting now. Right, awesome. Hello. Today I have planned to not play Elden Ring for the first time in a couple weeks. I want to play Shadows of Doubt. I don't know if you guys remember this game, but I really want to play Shadows of Doubt because it's been a hot minute. Love that game quite a bit. I don't know if you guys remember, about a year and a bit ago now, we done a stream where I put on a shirt and tie, I think I had a fake cigarette and a cup of coffee, where a couple of the world's greatest detective memes come from in the carousel that's like the fan art. Done that about a year ago now. It's been a year. It's been a year since then. A little bit less than a year, a little bit more than a year actually now. So we're going back to doing that. My phone vibrated off the table, knew you were alive. Yeah! 1,000,000,001 notifications! So we're going to go back and do the detective game because they've had some content added that I want to check out, and it's very fun. It seems very fun, rather. I haven't been on the game since we closed it down like a year ago. And I think there'll be quite funny content to be had there. Yeah, so we're doing that today. Other than that, how are we all doing? I've just been pushing into a new direction with content. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. It's hard. It's like really hard. Wait, can I... No Eldening of Rings. Not today, no. I'm giving it a bit of a break because it was stressing me out a little bit. Also, I've just gone to my YouTube. And I've only been posting my reels onto YouTube lately, not really doing any YouTube videos. I've got a 1 out of 10, Ellie.
Huh?
One of my reels is a 1 out of 10.
Oh no.
Yeah, the scoring system YouTube does. If it ranks you out of 10 based on your views and engagement, right?
Yeah.
And I got a 1 out of 10, which is the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that doesn't sound
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, does it?
Doesn't sound good.
1 out of 10 is really good. So I'm happy with that. That's baller. However, this is not a sustainable system, as I've learned from other YouTubers. What the fuck? I'm reading it now. I've never seen this before. I don't look at YouTube analytics. It's only been up for an hour, and I've got like a bunch of hate comments under it, and salivate on those. I salivate on those because I can handle them. And so I kind of find it very funny. 8 months. That's almost a year. 8 months. Wait, what happened in 8 months?
Is right.
Oh, oh, wait, that's why I can't see it. Let me swap to... Just minimize it, like Ellie told me not to do. But it didn't break now. I can minimize it properly. Right, let me switch to looking at Edge, because I can see things properly. Thank you so much for subscribing for 8 months now, Laura. You are amazing. That's almost a year. Do you know what? In a month from now, a baby could have been born. Could have been. Don't know where from, but it could have been. Yeah. I do kind of really want to get back into doing YouTube stuff, because I enjoyed it, but the editing is, like, not for me. The editing, yeah, is the rough part. I was going to make a baby joke, but neither of us could make that, lol. I can make babies. Craft them in my little shed. Put them together with clumps of clay and rubbish I find. The editing is why I stopped YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, the editing is not for me, but Ellie loves the editing. And I think she's insane for that. Truly, I do. Well, I'm now interested in, like, looking at my stats on YouTube. Like, for once. No puppy girl shit, Andrea. Bad. Wait, no, that's probably feeding into it. Shit. Can't win these days against these wokoids and such.
That's not like
Vocaloids. Wokoids is the new version. It's the Vocaloid version of the Wokes. I just got an email from Samsung. I don't use a Samsung. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Liana. Yeah, so I'm thinking today we're going to go on to that other one, Shadows of Doubt. Let me just boot it now and see how that goes. Because I like Shadows of Doubt. I really enjoyed when we played it. It was very fun. I had a great time on it. But I also remember it was really buggy a year ago. And it has been buggy for like the past couple years. However, that may not be a case anymore. We'll see. If it doesn't boot, for whatever reason, we have backups that we can play. Yeah, I mean, it's booted to the main menu at the very least. I think this is good clippable content. I'm not necessarily saying I'll be able to complete a mission. I am not a smart detective. Hence why they took my badge and my gun, neither of which they originally gave to me, but they took it away after they had to fire me, because I shouldn't have had a gun in the field, and I don't know who gave me the badge. So, yeah. That's crazy. I always want to make it as the biggest city as well when I play, because you choose the scale of the city that you're in, and it adds an extra, like, Roman column of blocks, like, city blocks. Sorry, I bumped the mic, I'm so sorry. And I always want it to be the biggest, so it feels the most immersive, but it's just a punishment to yourself, because you then have to traverse that whole space, and then it's a punishment to yourself again, because you then have to figure out where everything is. It means you're going to be spread around a lot more, and there's a lot more people to work with, a lot more processing power on your PC. It just, like, isn't actually worth it. Yeah, I'm having a little break before, like, going back to the Elden Ring grind. Apparently stream is unstable. Keyframe interval too high. What does that mean? Seems fine. No.
Oh, like
Yeah. You're unstable, you should seek therapy. Don't I know it? Amen, up top. If you high-five that, I want you to leave. You hurt my feelings, and now I'm sad. Yeah. Fuck a high five, now my monitor is broker. No, keep it as broker, it's funnier.
that made me think of like husband.
It made me think of I am the only 60s guy around, no, in the world. Oh, I'm full. I'm reading the comments on my YouTube video and there are people defending me and I'm very grateful for that. But at the same time, I feel bad. I don't know. I don't feel the need to be defended, but I find it very sweet when people like to defend me. But I don't want people to like get themselves into fights on my behalf. That feels bad. Have you noticed that? Online.
I like it. I have an army.
Ellie likes it. It means she has an army. I get that, actually. Oh. Let me mute the game for a sec. Yeah. Wait, I'll set a game up and running. And then we'll start. Generate a new city. We're gonna name it Shanghai. Why is that the default? Plumopolis. No, I don't like that one. Plumtropolis. That one. Medium size, that'll do. Enable city editor, don't care. My character's name is gonna be... Someone give me a detective's name. A fake detective. Or a real one. Or a person's name. Has this ever happened to you? Can you tell me of a time where you, or someone you know, or someone they know... Do you know what I mean, Millie? Can't hear me. Hey. I've forgotten what I was saying now. No. Medium size, that'll do. Yeah, well, fuck you. Yeah, fuck it. May I get a cup of tea, please?
Yeah.
That might have been what I was asking.
Background.
Ah, one of those. Hey Gayers, put some likes on YouTube stream and Reels. Yeah, exactly what Andrea said, please. That'd be great. Am I streaming to YouTube right now? I don't actually know if it's working. I don't even know if anyone, like, I do it just because it's the only way I can get the VODs safely to YouTube. Is to just stream to YouTube, it automatically puts the VODs there. And I found since doing that, it's just so much easier for managing the VODs. And that has honestly made me a lot happier with streaming. Her name is Grace Kane. She's from the mean, gritty streets of Plumtropolis. Grace Kane. Grace Kane isn't awful, actually. How do I, preview my live stream on YouTube? This shows how much I actually stream to YouTube. Is I don't even know how to, like, do it. I just know it's a thing. Okay, well, there it is. If I do this, I just want to see if this works. What happens if... Does it come up on the... Oh, it does! Little icon next to it there that I can't see. That's fun. Hi, Catgirl Alice Ava. Good morning, how are you doing? Oh, this is the YouTube live stream window. I found it. That's cute. Oh, it is. That's nice. Splendid. That's good. Stella Noir. Okay. I'm kind of taking on Stella Noir. It's like Cat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug. I like Fiona Firebanks as well. Or we could just go with Sabrina Detectiva. That doesn't actually work. I fucking hate that. We'll go with Stella Noir. The Gimp! Did you... Did you call Cat Noir a Gimp? Don't encourage this. Sorry, Ellie's encouraging this. Don't encourage this.
But
This is not a Gimp. This is... I'm on the wrong side for this. Where's the death counter? There it is. This is not a Gimp. This is a nice gentleman. Guy from the Crabs. You, I remember you. Hi. That's a Catboy. That is a Catboy. His name is Adrian Agrest. Maybe I'll pivot into Moxford. Wait. He's the one wearing the skin-tight latex suit. Please don't talk about him. Please don't talk about him like that. Catwoman's lover. This is a child. This is a child. I got a spoiler for season 6. Oh, where was that? I don't know where to see, because I'm struggling with this layout of OBS. Switching over has like changed everything. There we are. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 2 months, Sin. Did my sub show up yesterday? It's giving me sub announcement now for some reason. Oh, what the fuck? No, I don't think it did show up yesterday. Wait, let me scroll through. No, it didn't. But thank you very much for subscribing. Amazing. Catwoman's lover. I don't know what's going on. But okay, for context, this is my favorite show, right? It's a silly little fucking kids show aimed for little girls, and it's so fun and so like goofy and silly and like wait, Ladybug and Cat Noir, right? They look like this. This is Ladybug, this is Cat Noir. You can figure out which one's which, right? And she has the power of creation, he has the power of destruction, and they have to work together to save the world. He's in love with her, but she's in love with a boy from her school, who happens to be the real him, but they can't share their identities because they're not allowed. But she's in love with the boy from his school. Oh, but they're the same person, but they don't know it. It's a star-crossed lovers, a love triangle square thing, but they're the same person. They love each other, but they don't know it yet. Oh no. Anyway, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Is that clippable, by the way? And so they've done a spin-off, like, here thing every so often. The love triangle is a line. The love triangle is a line. I love it. They're doing this, like, side thing that they do every so often. It's, Mr. Bug and Lady Noir, right? Which is when they swap their miraculous. And so she's now got destruction. Why the fuck they done that to them? What the fuck? They swap their miraculous. And so she's the cat and he's the bug. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Plum's autism has awoken. I haven't got autism. I've got crippling OCD and debilitating ADHD. And like a zesty bit of self-indulgence, you know? But anyway, my point is, love this. I'm astonished it's not spelled Chat Noir. It is in the French version, but for some reason they changed it when they adapted it, and they just kept Noir as... Instead of doing Cat Black, they done... Or Chat Noir, they done Cat Noir. So they half-assed it, I don't know. But I do kind of prefer Cat Noir. Though, aggressive fans will only ever call him Chat Noir. That's how you say it, Laura. That's how you say cat in French. It is chat, un chat. That's one cat. Chat, noir their cat. Nice nickname. Oh, wait, I've missed part. I'm so ADHD I forget to use the bathroom. Oh my god, what? Nice nickname. We have a cat girl. Now we have a cat girl. No, we don't. No cat girls. No fucking... puppy girls either. Fuck, Ellie's username? Does anyone remember Ellie's old username? Gone. I fixed that. I got her fixed. Let's go. I don't even know this series. I'm already an aggressive fan. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. It's great. It's so fucking good. Now it's time to complain that it peaked at some arbitrary time. We're in that time. Right now, we're in that time because they changed the animation style. Like, Season 6 is coming out, like, right now. They changed the animation style. The fan base is in uproar. I don't personally care. I'm just there for the story. But people are complaining that it's changed. And there's a whole thing about it. It is... I need to stress, right? It is fine. As a show, it is fine. I just really like it. Perhaps it's because I was in a bad place when I watched it. Perhaps it's because it has, like, the tropes of love triangles that I love. I love a good love triangle. It's still on her Linktree. Is that still on Ellie's Linktree?
What?
It's your cat girl on Linktree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cat girl.
Oh, I was making a joke how I got you fixed because you're no longer a cat girl because I don't allow for that. She's half in the conversation because she's editing at the moment. So I have to fill her in. Don't clip that. I'll need to check this out. You make it sound quite interesting. It is. It's relatively interesting. It's like fine enough. I personally love it. It's not good animation. It's again just fine. One moment. Thank you very much for following Mate of Fab. Meteofab? Meteofab? I realised that that's not an A. My font size and my... Am I getting to the point where I need to increase the font size on things I read? I love a good story. It's got an okay story, I will add to that. I remember because last time she was on a Magic stream, they put it in chat and I got confused. That's funny. That's funny. Eddie's got like a fuck ton of usernames. She's like the queen of multiple usernames. Although it is, I think you're consolidated it under Elliesaurus now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Although that, I guess I'm going through the same thing at the moment. Wait, we can get fan art. See? Look. This is them swapped their costumes, and so she, bless you, she's the cat, and he's the ladybug, and like, it's so much cuter. I love it. Ellie walked by and she had to stop and look at the screen, and she even smiled. I love this. I love this. Love this. Love this. Oh. There's like loads of webtoons that are like fan written about them. She wants to be a fashion... Wait, no, this is actually canon, I just realized. She wants to be a fashion designer. He is the son of a famous fashion designer, and he is a model, of course. Why wouldn't he be? And he goes to a normal school because he wants to be normal and he wants to have friends. His mum's dead, but he wants to try and be normal, you know? And so he goes to a normal school. I hit the mic, I'm so sorry. He goes to a normal school and... she wants to be a fashion designer, so everyone's like, oh my god, she just wants him for his money and what he can offer, but she's like, I don't even like him, he's so stuck up and weird. And then immediately after the first time they meet, she's like, he's kind of sweet though, he gave me his umbrella. And so they she stalks him a lot, like a
Yeah.
concerning amount. I look at myself on the camera, I'm like, I'm cute when I'm talking about things I like. He's a lady boy. We can't say that word. My mum always told me to be normal. My mum tells me to be normal. She loves it. This is key to derailing Plum. Mention the show and she's gone forever. I am. Do that with Naruto. Someone asked me a question about Naruto. Let's see how long I go for. I'll put a timer on. The oldest person in Naruto is dead.
Ah.
Eddie just asked who's the oldest person. The oldest person in Naruto would technically be Kaguya, because she's still technically alive. Tell me about Naruto. So, Naruto, little boy, he's got a demon sealed inside of him. Oh no, scary demon. Fuck. Sarah. Oh my god, right. First side tangent. I've been telling Ellie that I need to get a standing desk. If anyone wants to get me a standing desk, I would love that. No pressure. I need a standing desk so I can hook my wireless mic on and I'm going to walk back and forth, because when I talk about this shit on the phone with friends or whatever, I'm walking back and forth constantly. Anyway, the Uzumaki clan. I was telling Ellie about this like 2 or 3 days ago, right? I even DM'd her to say, I need to tell you about the Uzumaki clan, because it came into my head and I had to think back. Anyway, so the Uzumaki clan, it was established. Wait. It was established that in universe. Oh shit! This is new stuff. Yes, this. It looked like this, right? This is what we were shown, right? These little symbols of the Uzumaki symbol on the like pillars. Right? It is this modern style city, the only in the world styled like this, that was just in rubble. And the implication was that it was destroyed by something or someone. I can't remember exactly who it was, but oh, I was just reading this. This is a fucked meme. If you think Italy was shitty ally in World War II, remember the Konoha, that's the village Naruto lives in the most of the show, allowed the Uzushio to be destroyed, didn't take any of its refugees, and didn't educate the shinobi kids about the meaning of their uniform symbol. So they stole the symbol, which is this circle here, which is here as well, and on the pillars. They stole that, and it's on the back of all their uniforms. All of them have it. Ellie's over there looking at me. And it's a whole thing. The Uzumaki clan create seals. Like, they lock things magically inside other things. So, like... Fuck. Wait. I don't get to bust this out very often. This. Woo! This. That's a seal. I've got one of those. And then Naruto's thing on his belly is also a seal. Not a seal like the animal, just a seal thing. Anyway, my point is, this clan created nukes. They sealed the nuke inside a girl at one point as well. And there's a whole side plot arc about Naruto going to meet this girl who has a nuke sealed within her. Meets another guy there who is sort of her mentor. She has a thing for him. Thank you very much. And he is also like Naruto, has a tailed beast inside of him. And the symbolism of that is that all three of them are weapons for other people's purposes. And the third guy, his name is Utakata. He has escaped that, but he can't escape his past. It continues to chase him. And it's a whole thing, and Naruto hasn't quite realized that he is a weapon for other people's desire, and he never really realizes that, and the series falls short so fucking often, it sucks. Naruto is not good. Do not get into it. This is the first time I have seen your tattoo. I think it's the first time most people see my tattoo. Naruto tattoo, nerd. Squirrel Girl says nerd as well. He's the bubble horse dude, am I right? Yes. Utakata. It's a slug from what I remember. Yeah. I can't remember its name. But he does bubbles. How old am I? 69, 420. Never ask a man his age. He'll never tell you. This is the girl that has the nuke in her back. Hotaru. She's British, so yeah. This arc, by the way, was so sad that I've watched it a couple times, and I've cried the times I've watched it, because she like reveals she's got this thing in her back. Not canon, not in the manga. Whoever wrote this arc just went full send on it and was like, let's write the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. And so Utakata was... One sec. Realized. How would they have done that? So, my current thing in my head is the arc where we meet Utakata, he's not been in the manga as far as I'm aware, in this story. The first and only time we actually see him was when he's resurrected in the Great War. Who are you calling a ladyboy? I am not a ladyboy. That does not apply to me. That is not a word I feel comfortable saying either, by the way. I'm just saying it for the sake of the conversation. Anyway, my point is, we see Utakata in the war. That's the first time Naruto technically ever sees him canonically. But before then, we see him being friends with Naruto and that girl. I can't remember her name. Hotaru? Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. They like retconned a weird thing where they met the first time during the war and they don't talk to each other. Because they didn't technically know each other in the manga, so it wasn't written in the manga that they would talk. It's Naruto. He probably forgot. Yeah. And then everyone knows I like Pain. I'm still trying to figure out a tattoo to get for Pain. I would. If I could get my eyes done like this, like to have a Rinnegan, I would. And you couldn't blame me. I think it would look great. Alright, so we're doing the Holy Trinity. Someone get me talking about Pokemon and or Power World. Because they kind of feed into each other. What about Digimon? I don't know enough about Digimon anymore. But, wait. Digimon Tri. Wait, verse... Digimon 01? Oh wait, Adventure. But I want more Power World content, so do I. Fuck, I love Digimon as well.
And not just that, you know what, we work again.
Yeah.
That would have been insane PR, but that's not how these arcs work.
Yeah. Ellie said she would love for them, for Nintendo to have gone to Power World and said, look, we love what you're doing. Can we work with you and take, you know, a cut or whatever? Because the odds are they would have said yes, right? If Nintendo's approaching you and specifically the contract would have to offer like full creative control and maybe like being able to slap Pokemon onto it. I don't know. But Nintendo wouldn't because there's guns.
Oh, but they could have been okay. Let's take the guns away. What else we... And guns is what makes power.
Do you want to do a watch party for the movie this year? I'm gonna be honest, I would love to. At the same time, I can't watch the movie. It makes me cry. I need to rewatch Digimon 01 first, and then maybe I'll go back. I'm tempted. What's more powerful, Pokemon or Digimon? Pokemon only because they have like actual gods in Pokemon. Digimon are just like programming. I remember when I was younger, I would shout about how Digimon was better than Pokemon. It was less popular, so I wanted to say it was cooler. But at home, I was all about Pokemon. God, you're such a pick-me. But that's also relatable. Makes me cry too. I see no issue. You are kind of right, I'll be honest. You are right. Let me sit on that. I might. Digimon have guns too, they do. Yeah. Digimon has 12 dudes who can literally delete reality. Do you know what? I don't know enough about Digimon. I do not know enough about Digimon. And I liked it. It's just, I don't know enough. How did they make Angemon look in Digimon? Oh yeah, that. Try. Yeah, she looks exactly the same. The Digimons didn't change designs between Digimon and Digimon Tri. Like, they look the same. It's just the people look different. Which I like. I mean, Agumon's a different color-ish there. Like, he's kind of yellower instead of like that kind of orange. Hypno would make you forget that you could destroy him. I guess it does depend on, like, who is versus who. Agumon is a little pearly, yeah. But then he's not here. This is like the actual Agumon color. So maybe that was just like the cover art. Oh no, for that like one area, like lighting or something. I don't remember. Omnimon, yeah, Omnimon can use or delete. Just to show everyone what Omnimon is. This fucking Gundam built shit. What's Alphamon? I need to get rid of the try. Here we go. Don't remember this one. My favorite was Diaboromon. I thought this was so terrifying to me. Like genuinely, I thought this was scary as shit as a kid. And it has like shaped me in a way. What was the one that came before? Evolution Line. Fuck it, that'll do it. This one. Can't remember its name. I can't read that. Paramon. Oh, that was from the first movie. Yes. This was scary as shit to me. But like the Digimon movie has a very special place in my heart. It makes me sad, makes me cry. But like it has such a vibrant color, like palette, a beautiful soundtrack, including Smash Mouth All Star. It is so very 90s, but so very like it feels ahead of its time in its own way. I don't know how to explain it. I just fucking love it. My favorite Digimon is Terriermon. Oh my god. It's a rabbit that can hug its own ears and can fly with its ears, and then it evolves and has guns. The guns part I don't really care about. But the rabbit part, that's cute. That's fucking cute. I watched Digimon, but no one watched them from my friends' classmates. Yeah, Digimon wasn't super popular when I was a kid. It has some of the best 90s ska. It really does. Like, Digimon has, like, a lot of ska music, and it kind of feels like the only thing that... It was what exposed me to ska music. And then when I realized, like, years and years later what ska music was, it was when I was, like, researching the Digimon movie again. And I was like, oh my god, the music. Oh my god, yes. For some reason, this one's censored. One sec. Okay, well, it won't open. View image. Oh, why is that hidden? It's fine. I don't get why this is hidden. Have you played any of the Digimon games? No. I have a few of them. In fact, Lux bought me one for Christmas a few years ago, and I still haven't played it. Sorry, that was creeping up on me. Yeah, I want to, but I don't know the loops of them. There's a new one coming out, Digimon World 2025. Yeah, Time Stranger. It's Digimon Story Time Stranger. This is one coming out this year, and it looks really nice, like aesthetically, but I don't quite know what the gameplay loop is. Is it like turn-based, etc., etc.? I don't know. Copywriting. Oh, right, maybe, yeah, I see what you mean. I have collectible toys with name cards for them, from 90s, from noughties. Oh, that's sick. All My Friends Are Metalheads is in it, which is Staple Sky. It really is. Where we can't listen to any of the music on stream, but we can look at the Digimon movie soundtrack. And I just want to quickly add, whilst just researching stuff, Digimon movie PC game. I had this square disc. I had this. This one on the right is the disc. It was a fucking trading card size CD. I didn't know you could get them in squares. I had no idea. It blew my mind as a kid. Like, truly blew my mind. I want it back. I want it back so bad. The card game is supposed to be not bad. I have a deck from the card game. I played it once. I went to a card shop and some guy was sat alone and I sat with him and tried it, and it was alright. It was alright. He was a bit weird though, and then I played him in Magic a couple days later or so, and he was very weird. And walked out. Yeah, you remember that. You have a really good memory. Yeah, he went infinite and then walked out and said we can just finish up, but he's won. And so we kind of continued playing, and everyone else at the table ended up becoming friends except him. There's a new series coming out soon too. Oh, Digimon Series 2025. It's called Beat Break. Okay, that poster I saw on Google just a second ago, it does look... This color scheme, love this. This Digimon looks very fun. Kind of... It's gonna sound stupid, but I can see the color scheme better here and the tail. This gives Pikachu vibes in the sense of like a mascot. And like this could be a staple mascot based on, you know, aesthetics. Here as well, I can see this like doing good. It does look fun. I'll try this out. But yeah, the soundtrack had... Oh. Okay, so we had All Star by Smash Mouth, ignoring the fucking Digi-Rap. Smash Mouth All Star. Rockefeller Skank by Fatboy Slim. If you don't know that one, it's very, very popular. I don't even know how to... I'm not going to sing it. Kids in America, but not the original Kids in America by Tim Wilde, but a different version of Kids in America. Another Digimon song, 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. Amazing song, of course. The Impression I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Stones. That is like my exposure to ska, right? I almost said scat. That would have killed me. All My Best Friends Are Metalheads. Again, ska, Less Than Jake. Incredible ska band. Run Around. I don't know what you'd class that genre as. But it's a very weird song that's not that popular. I've never heard it outside the movie. I don't know Nowhere Near or Spill off the top of my head. But here we go. Also another really good one. But yeah, like the Digimon movie soundtrack was insane. It was insanely fucking good. And let's just quickly point out, this came out in 2000. Shrek done All-Star in Shrek 1, which came out in 2001. Which means All-Star was first in the Digimon movie. Just trivia. Just for me. Just my trivia. You know? Oh. Digimon W. Yeah, Digimon's great. I would get into the game. I just wish I understood the gameplay loop, because I don't think it's like Pokemon at all. And so I'd be going in expecting Pokemon, and I would be relatively disappointed, which isn't really fair to the game, you know? I want to quickly look at this. Is that image not going to load? What if I just type in Digimon rookies? Okay. It's not really like a good list of them. But if we go to like here. What's that, Ellie?
But it's around the classical.
Is that what it is? Oh, I'm on a different video now. What the fuck? It did not loop the videos.
There's a button.
Yeah, I pressed that, but it didn't do it. Vmon. Vmon was like my shit as a kid because he was a little dickhead. He was a mischievous little dickhead. I loved him. Patamon, of course, I loved, but Gatomon. This is the issue. Wait, let me Yes, this was the issue. So Gatomon was like meant to be the Digimon of Kari, right? Tai's little sister. But Gatomon is a champion level. It's not rookie, champion. Gatomon is the same level as Greymon. Like, just lives like that. I don't know why. Patamon and Gabumon were for me. Gabumon was the... no, not this one, but this one everyone loves as well. I wish there was a better way to see them all. We can go to here and do Gabumon, which was this one. This one took me ages to learn that he had 4 arms, and it freaked me out when I had it, when I realized it. Because the arm doesn't look like it belongs. Like, the back arm. No, that's his back arms. I guess they are sleeves in a way. That's made it weirder. It's not arms.
Wearing like those.
It's pelt. That's way weirder. Because it merges with his... Ooh, can we see him without the helmet part then? Without fur. The fuck? He's wearing a Garurumon pelt. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna flush you.
He Wait. He's got that face on him.
Yep.
That's him.
Yep.
He's a grower. Yeah. The fuck did I join to? We're talking about Digimon. I will not stop it. I'm going to shame this Digimon. Right, this is gonna be like slightly obscure trivia. So I remember when I was a kid, I rewatched this when I was in like late high school because I was very much, it was my start of my binging era outside of Naruto. I just finished Naruto, I think, and I was like, I need to watch more. And so I was like, Digimon. I'm gonna do Digimon. And I got sick, so I was home from school for days, and I was just binging Digimon. And so I was having fever dreams about Digimon because it was all I was consuming during the day. So when I was asleep, it was just Digimon. The only information that was going in was Digimon. So the only information my brain could use was Digimon. And so I had a nightmare about Joe going to the church, if you guys remember that episode. I forget about this every time as well. But it's this episode. It's relatively early into the show, to be fair. This episode, and then it's the underwater convenience store. I'm not going to be able to find it. That is a frightful pain. And I'm praying it's not a fever dream, because I do remember it very vividly, and I remember seeing it on TV as a kid. Imagine how smart you'd have been if you watched maths instead. I'm good at maths. Are we doing maths with or without a calc? That's short for calculator, by the way. I learned maths from Pokemon Battle Stats. I learned maths from Minecraft and game design. The only other issue I had with Digimon as a kid was that the Digivolutions aren't linear, because Digimon could evolve into different stages based on conditions. Yeah. I liked that a lot, to be fair. But I don't think they utilized it enough, because they kind of just made it be linear. Like, Tai's Agumon would always become Greymon, you know? And Greymon would always become War Greymon, and War Greymon would become fucking whatever War Greymon becomes, you know?
I find it very hard to understand.
Ellie said she found it very hard to understand as a kid because she didn't know English, or especially because she didn't know English, which makes entire sense, especially because a lot of them are the same word, just slightly Twisted. Mecha Greymon, yeah. Like, Agumon Evolution. Like, it evolves like this. It's fun conceptually, but maybe we've gone too far. Maybe there's a little too many here. Maybe we don't need this many options. Maybe we, like, go from 1 to, like, 2 or 3 of these. And maybe, like, not multiple colors of the same one. Like, why do we need Tyrannomon and Dark Tyrannomon, or Veedramon and then the red Veedramon? You know, we could go Greymon and Tuskmon and Tyrannomon or whatever, and then go from there. But, like, we've got Veedramon there, and then Veemon Evolution line, right? This is the same chart for, in essence, right? But we got Veemon evolves into X-Veemon or Veedramon. But so does Agumon. Where is... There it is. Agumon also evolves into Veemon. You see? And so Veemon goes into Aeroveemon. But, like, Aeroveemon down here. So you can have an Agumon or you can have a Veemon, and they both become Veedramon. What? It is confusing. It's just unnecessarily confusing. It's not linear enough because they can go... Multiple things can become the same thing, but there's no real logic there. It's just kind of stupid. Angemon was so fucking cool. He was. He had very androgyny vibes. How is that androgyny? The man was built like a shit brick house. Angemon. Angemon? Oh my god, I can't spell for the life of me. The man has a pecs. Oh, he wasn't shirtless like I remember him being. That's telling on me. That's telling on me. That says more about me than it says about others. Spoiler alert, he did not pick me. Oh, I've never seen Pokemon, but I used to go to school. Used to go to school in a stupidly expensive Pikachu hoodie because my crush liked Pokemon. That is brutal. Maybe they have their own personalities. Kind of, yeah. But they are missing out, by the way. They should have picked you. The Digivolution is shirtless, maybe? You know what? We should Google Angemon shirtless. Yeah. How many of these got fucking flagged? Oh, my king. This is the man I stand for. There is a lot of shirtless men here. Let's leave this. Let's leave this. He is shirtless. His skin is just white. I believe that. They gave her less clothes. For a reason. But could you imagine being like, I don't know, you're just a kid, right? And your Digimon evolves into a goddess. And you're like...
Don't go back!
Don't go back. Like... Hey, Pookie. Was that foot pic of him I saw? Oh no, I've lost it. Angelman shirtless. Where's the foot pic? Where's the foot pic? Oh, that was him. That is a really weird thing to cosplay. Very weird thing to cosplay. I mean, it's just like getting a Lopunny or Gardevoir. Less so, because these are humans. More so humans. They're not humans, but they look a lot more like humans than like Lopunny, Gardevoir. And I'm not acknowledging that last one. Another ban, no Vaporeon. Removing that one and Sylveon and... Fuck, all Eevee lines. No Eevees. Don't fuck the Eevees, they are dogs. Anyway. Angels are genderless, aren't they? Per law. I don't think our good Christian Lord would allow for there to be a third gender, such as genderless. They have to have a gender, which is male or female, XX or XY chromosomes. I don't know what this bit is. I felt like I started sounding like a Kardashian.
Sounded like a South Park Kardashian.
At least I sound like a South Park Kardashian, which I think's kind of better.
Or maybe you're doing
It's
that.
kind of funny. I can't believe I trusted you. I never should have trusted you. That's Tiger Woods' wife in South Park. That's the only impression I can do. Oh my god. What's Pidmon? Pidmon. Oh, Pidomon. Oh, do not like that name. Do not like that name. I can see why they might have changed it now.
What?
His name's Pidomon.
Oh.
I would not want Pidomon near my child. I got you cracking up over here. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I don't think we're doing detective work today, but we might. We might.
No.
Where was the thing I just had here? What was it? It was Pidmon and Unimon. Unimon. This is the definition of battle horse.
Yeah.
Clip what? Clip what? Why are you saying clip it? What did I miss? Fuck. Thought they were foxes, not dogs. Dogs and foxes are the same thing, pretty much. They're like canines. It's like Angemon if he was queer. Don't say that, because his name sounds like pedo.
Foxes are in dog family.
This is investigative journalism. You are right. You are right. What is the Digimon plot? We should learn the Digimon plot. Digimon plot. There we go. Obviously, Google Images isn't gonna... I want to know all the lore. Oh my god. Okay, do I read this on stream? I have to scroll.
Also, it's on Redditor that they're...
Lore Master. I mean, their username is iknowthelore.com. So they might know it.
Is it?
They might know it. I'm nervous now. Someone said clip it, and I now need to know what was clipped. Nothing, thank God. Anyway. Digimon Watch. Right. Have you guys seen these? Oh, they do different colors now. So this is kind of like, it's not really a smartwatch. It's more of a Fitbit that has a Tamagotchi in it, but the Tamagotchi is a Digimon. Conceptually really cool. And then you get these things. They're not USBs, but they kind of look it. You slide them into the side of the watch, and you can change which, like, Digimon's inside it. And then it's, as I said, a Fitbit, and you're basically raising the Digimon to be better, I guess, right? The more workouts you do, the more fitness you do, the better the Digimon turns out to be. Yeah, it's really cool. That's it, pretty much. I really like these. I want one. I say I want one. I've got one. I've never worn it, really, for a long period of time. That was the wrong drawer. It is. Like the Pokewalker from Heart Gold Soul Silver. A little bit kind of like that. Let's go into full cam.
More like that than a Fitbit.
It's more like that than a Fitbit, but it also has a lot of Fitbit elements. You know, it's just a watch. Does mine have any power in it? Oh my god, it does. Oh my god, it does. I don't know if that can be put on camera. Oh, you can't see what it's saying on the screen. What month are we in? 6. The 3rd of the 6th. Yes. And the time is 1910. I mean, I'm not using this for time anyway. But now I have like a baby Digimon on screen. I don't know if you can see that at all. Better from that angle, right? Wait, this way. I don't know. Anyway, my point is, I now have a Digimon that is gonna die because I'm not gonna look after it as much as I should look after it. But if I put it on with my other watch, now I'm balling. Hang on, I've just realised something. Let me cook. Also, I'm glad I derailed the stream, but I gotta go get ready for a date. Funny enough, the lawkeeper is leaving at the law bit. That is actually quite funny. Oh, I can't find it. Found it. Chat, don't worry. No one stress. Stop panicking. Oh my god. Don't know why you're panicking so much. I'm good now. Good. This one I don't think is going to go on in season. Oh my god, it did. I got them rollies on my wrist, right? I'm like stacked, right? Like, don't talk to me. I know the time. I know the time. My goodness. So we've got. Is this gonna be over chat? It is. Wait, let me go this way a little bit. We've got my watch, my Digimon, and then we've got my Tamagotchi, which needs to be turned on, to be fair. And the only one that charges with USB-C, is the Tamagotchi. This is like some proprietary micro USB. Oh no, it's just micro. And then this is a proprietary thing. I know the time. Do not question for me what the time is. This is like a lot, by the way. I can feel it every time I'm moving. I killed so many Tamagotchis. I have done the same. I've killed so many Tamagotchis. It is genuinely unreal at this point. Unfathomable, really. Let me just get a photo for my story. I think this is funny. Put a shit post on my story a little bit because I'm like so funny. Story. Here we go. Putting that in my story. Anyway, yeah. This one, the Tamagotchi one, I got. I'm realizing chat's covering it. This side. This Tamagotchi one I got in Tokyo last year. I think I may have mentioned it on stream or so. I did not use it for very long. I got it because my best friend and I both wanted one. And so I got him one as well. And pretty much a week after I got back, I stopped. I wore it as soon as I saw him, right? He came over a couple days after I got back. And then like a week later, I got really sick and just stopped wearing it. Like full on just stopped wearing it because it became a chore that I did not want to deal with whilst I was sick. And I've never played it since. I'm definite the thing is dead. It charges with USB-C, so it would have been easy to fix that, but I didn't. I had like a pocket full of Tamagotchis when I was a kid. Wait, let me get back in the drawer for a minute. I had like a pocket full of Tamagotchis when I was a kid. I had a lot of Death's Law. I'm so glad we started talking about Digimon because they held a special place in my heart since childhood. Digimon used to be Tamagotchis as well. They've actually re-released them. Let me go back onto full screen. I don't know what it's called. Digivice. There we go. Oh. Guys. So these are like the Digimon's version of Tamagotchis, and they've remade them. Like this is the current gen, I believe, and there's a huge community of people who are modding them. Same with Tamagotchis. There's like a huge modding community and online community of people who like talk about it and everything. It's very weird, in a good way. Like it's exciting. It's nice to know that there's still like a huge fan base for stuff like this. I love that kind of stuff. Fuck, I'm so glad we spoke about Digimon. I love Digimon. They look pretty neat. They are very cool. I want to get one. There's the bracelet I've got. Oh, and then there's the Digivice 25th Color Evolution. This one's Monster Hunter. This one at the bottom is Monster Hunter. That's cool. I didn't know they did that. I'm not like super in on Digimon, to be fair. Like I love it, but it's not something I know a lot about. Huh. Yeah. That's that. We spoke a bit about Digimon. I still don't fully understand like why some of them turn into really hot people. Human Digimons. I don't think Digimon S is the correct word. That is just a girl. That is a little girl. That is a woman on the right. These are just people. These are just human people. I wasn't allowed to have a Tamagotchi because my mom said it would die and stink afterwards. That's actually so fucking funny. That sounds like something my mom would have said. Wait, human form is a thing in Digimon? I feel like I don't know enough about the lore at all. Like, Pokemon's lore, for all intents and purposes, Pokemon doesn't really have lore. It has the basics of it. It doesn't really have a story, but Digimon very much has a story because it's normal world Japan, well, normal world Earth, with a second dimension, and how those connect is a whole thing. And Pokemon's lore is, did Ash defeat the Pokemon League? Did Ash win? No? Okay, well then let's go again for the next season. The lore isn't that deep. Sometimes there's plot around a Pokemon, sometimes there's plot around the villain, but like, the games also don't have that heavy of a lore either. Like, they kind of do, but it's like, again, not that deep. It was good, I'm not shitting on Pokemon, but it was like, good enough. It was for children. Digimon kind of feels like it exists for adults, or for teenagers rather, which is a good thing, in my opinion. One second, I'm just checking something. Oh goodness, lots of people are commenting on that video. They're angry. Oh no, it's people defending me. Aww. Very sweet of people. Like, the most plot I can remember in Pokemon was X and Y. X and Y with the guy who had been alive for 3,000 years. That one felt like it had meaning to it, like it had weight to it. But there was also the plot in 5th gen, which I don't really remember, if I'm honest. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing, Alex. Miss Lovely, Plum, and Ellie, if you are on. Apologies for being MIA, been busy. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very good, thanks. How are you doing? Ellie is good. She's AFK at the moment. I don't know what she's doing. She's in another room doing something. She might be making food or something. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you're doing good. Have you been good? Most people didn't watch Digimon because they were scared of the cartoon and didn't like the music. It was very much darker. Digimon Adventure 01, right? Like, it looks brighter, but it was a lot more flat colors, like saturated or desaturated, whichever one is the one where it's like darker. Desaturated, I think. Like, it didn't look like this. This is not how it looked. This was more how I think Digimon 2020 looks. They remade Digimon basically in 2020 in the same art style, and it does look a lot more vibrant. Can't really find a good comparison here. But yeah, Digimon was very like, it didn't look nice. It looked kind of more like, it was grimmer. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't have the right color palette for children, in my opinion. Not that it's bad. It was more gritty. 100% was more gritty. Like, fuck, Digimon Church. This would not have flown in America at all. Like, this is terrifying for a kid, right? As an adult, I can see why that's goofy, right? But I think the face cracking, I've lost that now. Yeah, the face cracking is not going to play again. Oh, there we go. And then something emerges, scary. A cemetery, scary. Pokemon had a couple scary episodes, but I feel like Digimon had a lot more. And the villains in Digimon were a lot more creepy. Whereas, like, the recurring villain in Pokemon was Team Rocket. Okay. Kind of funny. There was cross-dressing a lot. Love that kind of shit. And then Jigglypuff. Like, we're talking Indigo League, right? Jigglypuff was the villain. And Jigglypuff was just annoying. Like, as a viewer, it was like, this is annoying. I don't want this to happen. This is annoying. But Digimon had, it was like the karaoke monkey guy. This thing. Etemon. And Etemon was creepy. Etemon was like real creepy. And uncomfortable. And obviously the villain guy was Devimon. Like, you know what I mean? Team Rocket was my shit. It's deleted your message. Don't worry. It's only because you've like put a full stop between was and my, so it thinks it was a link. I know it's not. Don't worry. Team Rocket was my shit. They had the Ghost Town episodes. Forget the name of the actual place. Lavender Town. The Lavender Town episode was creepy. 100%. But that was the only one that I can remember being creepy. Digimon was so good. It was definitely a different take compared to Pokemon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my keyboard is tiny. Oh, keyboard. What kind of keyboard? Jigglypuff was so justified. Jigglypuff pissed me the fuck off. Like, fully annoyed me. For, like, no reason. She just, like, really annoyed me. The Ghost and Psychic Pokemon are weird, kind of creepy for me. Oh, for sure, sorry. Yeah, this episode was creepy, and it wasn't aired all that often, because also Misty brought out a crucifix. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a thing. Oh shit, I'm not sharing my screen. Not that I've shown anything important though this far. I've just been looking through things. We can actually go back. So like, there you go. This was the crucifix. This was the Pokemon like scary episode, and like, yeah, still to this day it is quite creepy. Like, she's possessed. She's a doll or something that's possessed. There's Devimon, the villain in Digimon. This is Etemon. He was another villain. He was really creepy. this is me Googling the Pokemon color palette, the Digimon color palette. A lot of it was just very creepy. This is like the Digimon whose mask's cracking, right? Like, genuinely, I think this is creepy. I think this would have fucked me up as a kid. I can't get to play again. Yeah. I just think Digimon's creepier. And I think that's why I didn't do very well. Gabumon died for our sins. He did. For Gabumon. Gabumon. Misty was thinking she was a vampire slayer. Yeah, I remember that. Even in the game, when you go to the town, the music was eerie. Yeah, it had very creepy music. I think Pokemon, at the very beginning, at the very least, struggled with its own identity because it was making a lot of real-world references, like the crucifix, and they mentioned like vampires and whatnot. And then still, they were also mentioning ghosts. And bearing in mind, this is my biggest issue with Pokemon, is that it didn't know what it wanted to be at the start, and so it kind of fucked itself in its foot. Which you shouldn't do, by the way, as good as it feels. Oh, hair went in my mouth. So in Pokemon, you have ghost Pokemon, right? Pokemon, as I'm in the universe, I'm in the 90s. I can date Pokemon back hundreds of years to, like, you know, feudal Japan. I'm living in Kanto region, which is like modern day Japan. In the Pokemon region, right? So we know that Pokemon have existed alongside humans for hundreds, maybe thousands of years at this point, right? Because we can use Legends Arceus as a reference. Legends Arceus, by the way, was a massive mistake. I love the game, but they fucked themselves with, like, implementing lore and retconning. Whole issue. Anyway, so I'm growing up in Kanto Town. How do I not know about a bunch of these Pokemon, right? I would have seen them on TV. In fact, even in the first fucking episode, Ash is watching Gengar fight Nidoran, right? Which is the opening thing of Fire Red, Leaf Green, and whatnot. You see it as the pixel art thing. He's watching them in an arena fight. Ash is watching that, but he still doesn't identify them later on. Or he's like, oh, this is the pre-evolution of the Pokemon I saw fight on the TV. And I'm like... This kid.
It doesn't make sense.
This kid, it doesn't make sense. But then they're also, like, scared of ghost Pokemon, right? They're terrified of ghost Pokemon. But they are just Pokemon. It's just a type. It's not actually a dead Pokemon, except when they've established that that might be the lore of it. Phantump is another issue that is a problem with Pokemon. Phantump is a child that got lost in the woods and died, right? And so that means every Phantump is a dead child. Like, this is the issue with Pokemon, is that its lore isn't consistent. It doesn't have logic that is good. It doesn't have good lore. It doesn't have a long-standing lore. If you strip away the lore that it tries to implement and just take surface layer, it's fine. But it's the way the characters interact with the world. It's the way they've set up, like, environmental storytelling. Ruins Pokemon as an environment, in my opinion. A lot of Japanese horror anime involves things happening to the face. Really? I didn't know that. If you breed Arceus, do you get a Jesus egg? Yes, you do. There are ghost Pokemon and there are Pokemon ghosts. In Alola, there is a dead Mimikyu. Yeah, that's the thing. There is ghost Pokemon, then there are Pokemon ghosts. But they don't establish which ones are which. And they're just scared of Ghastlies, which, if you're seeing Gengar on the TV, you've seen a Ghastly. You should know what a Gengar comes from. Because I'm thinking, like, I'm 10 years old. I want to be a Pokemon master. Because I'm saying I want to be a Pokemon master. Bear this in mind, put your mind in the head of Ash. I want to be a Pokemon master so fucking bad. It's my personality, I'm a pick-me. Right? I'm a pick-me, I want to be a Pokemon master. I'm going to be a Pokemon master. I'm watching these battles on TV to practice, like, my knowledge. I'm researching trivia. I want to be on top of my game because I'm going to win. I am going to win. I accept nothing less. So tell me why he doesn't know what a Gengar is. Tell me why he doesn't know what a fucking Ghastly is. Tell me why every time they make a new region, he goes to that new region and he forgets everything he knew beforehand and he keeps losing. It's not a believable story. It's just shit. And it sucks. In Digimon, this is me in defense of Digimon. Digimon, 01 is about the first Digidestined. 02 is about 2 of the little siblings of the first Digidestined and a few others. Then it goes on and on and on and on. And it's essentially just going generationally, right? They, like, not generations in age, but kind of like age groups. Like, the Digidestined are 3 years apart from each other, then the following 3 years apart from each other, then the following 3 years apart from each other. I don't know. I think Pokemon's stupid, for the most part. One sec. An itchy nose as well. Let's grab something. It was here the whole time. Yeah, why doesn't Oak have a Pidgey deck? Ellie was saying this the other day. It would have been fine. Because, right, even if, let's say we're writing the plot of Pokemon for the first game, and we're like, okay, we're going to have, like, a really cool concept. We're going to have the kids fill out this Pokedex, because it's not been done before. Why not? Why has this not been written down? Oh, wait, it has, in Legends Arceus. So we have a complete Pokedex. It's just not digitized.
In the Celebi movie, when they go back in time and meet Ed, talks about how he spent his entire, like, trying to a new Pokemon in the wild and note down their average weight and height and their patterns.
No one can hear you, I just realized.
They can.
Oh, can they?
Loud.
Oh, wait, do you want to come around here?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's established.
it's stupid. It is overall just fucking stupid. I don't know why, because they could have done the whole thing of like, okay, well, these were, they could have established it in universe by saying these collections of books were written by a small collection of people, right? And it's all we've got. Some of them have been cross-referenced and made deeper in detail, and we're going to digitize a lot of this. However, what we should really do is we should send a collection of people out with a digital PDA, a Pokedex, if you will, and have them fill it out separately, consolidate the information into a database, and then get the information from there, you know? Like, that just makes more sense to me. Like, you could write that in lore very easily. I just did. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna go and refill my bottle. Bottle of water. Yeah, one moment. Hello. Right, let me catch up quick. Yeah, do something kids do to learn, not a scientific expedition. Like, they already know all the Pokemon, just want to have the kids learn about it. Yeah, that could have been it. It could have been like, it could have been a rite of passage where the Pokedex isn't something that you get filled out for you. You can't buy a filled out one. You have to buy an empty one, right? And that's part of the fun, and also it's part of like the rite of passage to be a Pokemon trainer. And you could have locked areas off in a way like they did with gyms. Like, you can't get past this area unless you do this gym. Or don't lock anything off and just have it so that you get rewards by reaching certain things, right? Like, maybe the company that owns the Pokedex won't let you into their buildings unless you've filled out 50% of it. And if you fill out 50%, well, like 10% of it. And if you fill out 20% of it, you get access to a new floor, and that floor can have like amenities like a battle arena. If you fill out 50% of it, you get, you know, a house to stay in, or like a hotel room in any of their buildings. Something like that. Something lore-wise that emphasizes the Pokedex being a fun side thing, but something that is a rite of passage at the same time. Like the tower in Hunter x Hunter, Ellie said. I kind of get what you mean, yeah. Ash was essentially a failure and didn't know anything better than anyone else. He didn't study in anything in particular, unlike anyone else. His strength was simply that in his friends and in Pikachu, which was overrated, and without subsequent evolutions, that was very illogical and unfair. It was. They coasted along for too long on a Pikachu type thing. It was kind of very shit. You see my story, by the way, Ellie? I put up a photo a minute ago. Yeah. Found it very funny.
Funny guy.
I'm a funny guy. I'm just a silly dude. A silly little man. Hunter x Hunter mentioned? Yeah! Ikalgo's my favorite. Just checking my reels. Or I post for the day. Because I'm, like, hooked on social media. But yes, Pokemon kind of sucked. Also, I got a spot forming on my nose, and so my nose is like really itchy, like right on the tip. So I'm gonna look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm debating putting one of those little spots on the the little stars like right on the tip. Hisoka is questionable, funny, questionable. Very sus. Very sus. Love how normal Hisoka. He is very normal. So normal. So I want to get a tattoo, right? I want to get a Hunter x Hunter tattoo. And I really want to get like this. Like one of the spiders. But I'm also terrified of spiders. But at the same time, it's not got 8 legs. So I think I'd be alright. It doesn't exactly look like a spider. But it kind of does. I'm scared of spiders, so I don't know if I could do it. Oh, this is sick. Make them kiss. Put them together. Okay. Fuck. It's the best written friendship ever done. Ever done. What number? I would probably... 4 is my lucky number, but Hisoka's 4. Who's who? Oh, it changes, obviously. I wouldn't mind doing 0. I get Hisoka's fake one. Hisoka's 4, yeah. Oh no, that's his spider tattoo is very popular in Raza. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have this spider tattoo, but Hunter x Hunter's too good to not, like, want it. That's a Wattpad fanfiction called Baby Spider. It's a Hunter x Hunter fanfic. The Hoover girl, I can't remember her name, but Ellie reminds me of her. Her. Because Ellie wore a lot of turtlenecks and jeans and didn't have the black hair, but yeah. And she also hoovers. Wait, is she on here? She's not. Oh no, she is. She's 8. Yeah, a lot of people just get 8. I think a lot of people like her the most. That's too big. That's just way too big.
Also,
Yeah. Yeah. I would probably get something like I like Crollo's little like symbol, and I wouldn't hate getting the chain around it.
I'm getting
This isn't an iron cross, it's like 4 butt plugs joined at the tip.
yeah.
I would
The
get
thing
it,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
fit and close to-
I would get it more like this, like symbol. You see the butt plugs? But yeah, with the chain around it would go really well with my other tattoo, because my other tattoo is like, it's got the seal around it, and then the chain would obviously imply that the spider is sealed in its own right. And was always carrying a vacuum around. Yeah, Ellie always carries a vacuum around. Get the fake one from the blue guy in the prison. Yeah. I remember because it was in the tower prison. Him. I don't remember his name. Marjani. Tattoo. Yeah, he had the skull, which I thought was a really cool design anyway. But the troop don't have it as a skull, it's just a spider. You're making me want to get it more now. I hate Russians, so I can just get it and be like, haha, I have one now. Fuck you, Russians. I do not like this tattoo. This is actually really bad.
Oh,
I don't like coloured tattoos that much, I'll be honest.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Me fighting across my desk to get to my whatever it's called. My stream deck. Right, I can move that and yes. Right. I'm uncomfortable, so I'm trying to get comfortable again. Black tattoos are the best on pale skin. Yeah, I guess. I don't really have a preference over what color the tattoo is. I really like red tattoos. I would love a red tattoo. But I'm not someone who wants to get loads of tattoos because I think that can be done ugly and untastefully. You can definitely do it tastefully, very easily do it tastefully. But I'm not one that thinks I want loads. And so if you don't have enough, it doesn't look like enough. If you have too many, it looks good because it can have this like seamless flow to it. But like the one I've got, I kind of like because it's the only thing I have, you know, and so it kind of feels like a main character kind of thing, which is kind of cringe, but like I like it. I need a good anti-Russia tattoo. Where and why and how and what would it look like? Hit me. I'm interested. I only have one tattoo, and my best friend and I got them done. Has the same one, and we both got it done on the same day. And his is on his ankle. And if you know anything about Naruto, you would know that the tattoo is where Orochimaru bites you. And so in universe, Orochimaru bit me the same place where Sasuke got bit. And my friend, his tattoo is because Orochimaru bit him on the fucking ankle. His like little ankle biter. I have a red one near breast. Red inks are cool too. They are very cool. Pregnant Putin kneeling in front of Dobby. Yes, get that. I want more tattoos so bad. Maybe some cool bugs. I didn't know you had tattoos, Squirrel Girl. Ellie says she thinks you've shown him off in the server before. The tip of my nose is itching so bad. Thank you for following Skinny Pete. Skinny Pete. Skinny Pete's from Breaking Bad. The only reason I know Skinny Pete's from Breaking Bad is because of the fucking Gary's Mod acted thing.
AI.
Yeah. Hi, Cleo. I actually have something I need to talk to you about at some point, Cleo. A proposition, if you will.
Oh, it's funny as shit.
Yeah, I need your help with something. I will DM you later on if you remind me, please. I've just read your message. That sounds fucking sick. You showed me before. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten. Probably Trump eating Cheetos out of a bloody bucket in Putin's hands. Why? Because Russia is fucked. I'm about to do a collab post with... Oh my god, you're gonna do a collab with Monstercat? That's fucking sick. How much did that game in the background cost? This one? I think £1,000. I don't know if you can get it for more or for less. We can check. Dinosaur King arcade machine. It is nowhere right now. I cannot find it anywhere. Let me know when you post it. I'm interested to see as well. But let me go to desktop mode again. I'm just searching through here. This is the arcade machine I have. This one is worse for wear though. I'm tempted to remove, you see this like little plastic bit here, right? On mine it's here and it goes around. This part bolts in. I'm tempted to remove this and sun bleach it with that
Oh yeah.
retro bleaching thing. Is that what it's called, Ellie? And yes. This is what a lot of people do with theirs, by the way. So they'll take it apart and then they completely mod it to be something else. And it's just a home retro thing. It pisses me the fuck off. And there's two others. There's a bug one called Mushu King, and there's I want to say Love and Honey. I don't remember what it's called. Love and Berry. Love and Berry. It's going to be like 2 hours after I usually post. Hopefully it's not a massive difference. It shouldn't be a massive difference. Let me know though. Happy Pride Month. What's your opinion on J.K. Rowling? Are you going to watch the Harry Potter TV show? I'm not. And my opinion on her is, I don't think she deserves an opinion. I'm very... Shrug. I want to play Dinosaur King. We could boot it up right now, to be fair. I need to get a wire so that I can have it run onto the stream.
Oh yeah.
I need to do a big upgrade to the streaming stuff that I've got on my desk. If you have to watch it, just pirate. Yeah, agree. Piracy isn't illegal, it's just frowned upon. It also is potentially illegal. See, look, this is what some people do to their machines, is they'll gut the front of it, get rid of the fucking barcode scanner and just turn it into that. Like, they completely ruin the machine because people want this, because it's a sturdy metal frame that is smaller than a standard arcade machine. So this is really easy to keep space-wise compared to a full-size arcade machine. It's a lot cheaper as
And
well.
people can't get the cards and stuff. And we're just
People who buy them don't care for the arcade game itself. They don't actually know what it is. They're just gutting it because this is a non-standard form factor. Yeah, it's fucking... It pisses me off. It pisses me off so much. Which means I have one of the very few in the country that works, because after a while, it stops working. You need to get one of these, like the little RFID chips. Mine works infinitely. Holy shit, they have one for sale. What if I type Dinosaur King on here? Interesting.
Yo, they have...
Yeah, for 240, which is actually how much they are new. You going to watch the new Jurassic World film? I didn't know there was a new one. I've not watched any fucking Jurassic Park or Jurassic film. I watched the first Jurassic Park a long time ago. I don't remember it at all. I'm not that massive fan of dinosaurs, I guess.
I really like them.
Yeah, you can tell. You got a sheet of paper that calls you autistic. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of dinosaurs. I like this because it was a childhood thing. I think I like it more because it was anime than it was dinosaurs. Does that make sense? Very unique in its own right. Look, someone else has fucking modded it to have Pac-Man. This fucking dickhead. Hate it. Hate it. A pinball machine would be so cool, but I just don't have the space. I never liked pinball, I'll be honest. That's like my hottest take.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's just never, like, appealed to me. Someone turned the Dinosaur King machine into a full bubble machine. That's crazy. Oh my god, I want this. Okay. I can save that for tomorrow, though. Oh, there's an anime. So I was searching for an arcade game, which is a card game as well, right? So, Lord of Vermilion Re 3. Let me type in machine. Yeah, this. Right. What if I do arcade? I guess it's the same thing. Anyway, this, right? It was huge, right? The screen was like not massive, like about that big, right? And you had two screens sort of. The bottom one kind of lit up and had some stuff on it. And the top one was where you done most of your shit, right? Behind there was a vending machine where you go, you put in some money, and you get out booster packs, and like pre-con deck style things. You then go to the arcade machine, and you can place the cards down, and the orientation and such matters, and the orientation to each other matters. And it was kind of a fighting arena thing where you move the cards around and you rotate them to do abilities and so on and so forth. And the screen in front of you is also a touchscreen. The whole thing was crazy, like insane space age kind of shit. This was in Japan, in Tokyo, in 2016. Yeah, 2016. So nearly 10 years ago. I went back a year ago. Nearly 10 years on, there is nothing like it. The closest is the Gundam game, and you don't move the cards around, you just put them in there and leave it. And that's sad. It's good. It was still a good game, but I want this. This is so fucking sick. Kind of like real Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG arcade machines. This is in 2018. So I went again in 2019. And I saw this one out there. And I think this one was still there when Ellie and I went.
I think
But I don't see the pirate wheel, so maybe it wasn't?
there was a couple ones. There was
Yeah.
that one.
We chose, like, one to get into, and we chose Gundam. Over everything else, we chose Gundam.
Wow.
Yeah. The other ones were like Grand Blue or like a random anime girl one that we didn't know at all. Hmm. Nice looking though. I didn't know this wasn't actually Animal Crossing originally. I thought this was actual Animal Crossing music. Sorry, I got like mega distracted. Dinosaur King chat room, what the fuck? There's no way that this is still going. What the fuck? No, this someone dated it. The 14th of the 10th, 2024. 03, 06, 2025. Happy Pride. And now we wait. Andrea's asking, what's your favorite dinosaur, Ellie?
Spinosaurus.
Ellie's favorite dinosaur is a Spinosaurus. One of these guys. One of these guys. Dinosaur King. There you go. Mine is an Allosaurus. I have this card. In English, I think. But still.
Oh, we know you might.
And in Ark, the Allosaur, they roam in packs of 3, and so I would name them after 3s. So I'd have Snap, Crackle, Pop, and various different things. But Snap, Crackle, Pop were my main 3. And so I take them out. One of them is designated as the alpha, so I would ride the alpha, and that gives them a buff. And then they're pack animals in Ark. I fucking love them. I bred them. I raised a fuck ton trying to get like the best. And then I moved on to Xiao Tingjia. This is probably a better image for it, to be fair. This is actually in Ark. It was a mod though. Yeah, I bred a fuck ton of those. I named them Exodia. All the guys were named Exodia. Classic Colossal Dreadmore is definitely up there for me. What even is Colossal Dreadmore? What dinosaur is it? Oh, it's a fictional dinosaur, I forgot. Oh. Wait, they released Colossal Dreadmore in Ixalan and in M19. That's weird. They were like next to each other in releases.
A lot of things. Oh.
I have a fuck ton of Colossal Dreadmore. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Not Colossal Dreadmore. When you cast not Colossal Dreadmore, yeah, you can check my greens if you want. For each red in its casting cost, you must play green instead. Oh, you... Wait. Oh. This creature is a
that's,
5/5, and is this an official fake, or is it just a fan fake? Ah.
He's wearing a fedora.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. God damn. You always like Stegosauruses. Stegosauruses were cool.
Favorite Pokemon?
I like Triceratops as well. I think Triceratops is pretty fucking cool. Because Chomp in Dinosaur King is a Triceratops. And he's pretty fucking cool if you ask me. There you are, there's Chomp. This anime, I think Dinosaur King needs a revival. I genuinely think it would do really good as a revival if they made the 3D models better and then done more of the baby dinos, because they only done baby dinos for the main 6 dinosaurs. Like, that was kind of it. Like, I don't think any of these are actually in it. These are just like fan-made ones. These are the only 6, and I think this is the only time we see all of them together. And any other time we see a baby dinosaur, they look like that. Yeah. Atali is a Spinosaurus, yet Ellie has no Atali CEDH deck. That's a good point. Why is that, Ellie? She said she would love to. Then do it. £150 this plush went for. I have this one as well. I have this one. I have Chomp, Paris, and Rex. Ace even. This one's 85. Paris is 65. Rex is 50. And then Terry, which I don't have, is 150. But you could probably get it for cheaper. Like here. That actually isn't the same line, because it's a different material. Weird. Very weird. I'm gonna quickly... I'm gonna head off, actually, I think. Because we've done 2 hours, and I have a little bit of work I need to do. I will say, I am looking into streaming longer hours. But figuring the logistics of that, because obviously I have to do pure candidness. I have to do posting and stuff. And keeping on top of social media. I'm trying to figure out a way to make that work. My current working theory is to run a YouTube video whilst I have to do work tasks. I don't know. And then like come in and out of gaming and just chatting and so on and so forth. But I'll leave that open for now. That's my current thought process. I will be heading off, and I will be back on tomorrow, where I probably won't get distracted, and I will play Shadows of Doubt. Because I very much am excited to do that again. Because there's been some updates and I want to try it out. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6, give or take.